Do, 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 do. Let's see. Here I am, waiting. Where's Kelly? Do, 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 do. Hopefully, I can see the comments. Let's see. Comments. Okay. I have the comments here. Hello, Kaz. How are you? Can you hear me okay? Holland Oates, hello. I was worried. I couldn't see the comments, so I didn't know if I was doing something wrong or if there just weren't comments here yet. Okay, you can hear me. Great. Happy Sunday to everybody. I figured we would do a little a tailgate party here. Isn't this exciting? Before everybody runs out to do their thing for the Super Bowl. Pickle's getting ready. She's cooking some snacks as we wait. So what are you guys up to today? What are you watching? What are you eating? Are you going to be watching the Super Bowl or are you I'm not really a football person, but I do want to see Lady Gaga at halftime. Hello. Let's see. Okay. I'm waiting for Pickle to arrive. Let's see. Here's another one. Hi, Mike. How are you? Kellyanne, good afternoon. Kellyanne, could you bring Pickle in, please? Super Bowl, yes. Halftime show, absolutely not. No. Are you not a Lady Gaga fan, or are you just not into the halftime shows because they're usually a disaster? Oh, Becky. Oh, okay. Hi, Sarah. How was Wrath of Becky? Because I liked Becky, but I haven't seen the Wrath of Becky yet. Oh, okay. My co-host is here for now. Here she is. Yeah, I heard Wrath of Becky was. Hello, Steve. Steve, your girl, Pickle is here. She's co-hosting today. So I just figured I would hop on here and do a little impromptu uh hello Sunday because we haven't chatted in a little while and things were uh things were a little crazy this week with Mala. She ended up back in the hospital, so I figured by the time I did a video, uploaded it, and posted it, everybody would be busy. So this was a quick and easy way to say hello to everybody. And happy birthday to Sarah. I know you had a birthday this week. It has Stifler. Oh, how was a Promised Land? Let me see. Hey, J Man. I'm good today. How are you? Promised Land in theaters. Hi, Steve. Oh, from the UK. Hello. Excellent. It was excellent. Okay. I watched American Fiction last night. It was one of the it's up for one of the best picture awards. It's one of the ones that I had not seen. I liked it. I thought it was good. I just the ending was a little bit rushed. I did a written review over on Letterboxd if you guys want to follow me. It's just movie chatter. Hey Tim. Um if anybody wants to check it out, I wrote that up over on Letterboxd. So, but overall, it was a really good movie. It was just a little bit rushed at the end. Hey, Mike. Yep, Mala is doing better. She's feeling good. She's got some great drugs. I'll tell you what. She's on her back with her feet in the air, snoring. So, she's very happy, and it's pretty interesting. They use some pretty cool stuff now. Like they're using CBD because it's a natural alternative to a lot of the heavy duty medications they would put them on, and it really works. It works for healing and it keeps them calm. And It's really good for them. And here's Pickle, little Pickle. Say hi, Pick. She's gonna run around. Kelly, feel free to come get Pickle anytime. So, we might. I've been hearing rumors that we may be having. We're due for a Criterion flash sale. So, I brought some Criterions for recommendation for the flash sale. Whenever that happens, I remember it happening one year. I thought it happened on Valentine's Day, but I could be wrong. I know it comes anytime between. Hey, Bridget, it comes anytime between now and March. So, um, oh, okay, Pickle left. So I brought some recommendations for that. And yes, Jonas, I have been watching True Detective. I absolutely love it. It reminds me of The Thing a little bit. Has anyone else been watching it? And I love it. We're having such a good time. Oh, Tim is Tim Talks Talkies. If you guys don't know Tim, I don't know how you could not know Tim. If you know me, you know Tim. He's got a great channel. Head over there. He's also doing a community challenge right now where we're picking our top 25 films from the 70s, which for me was easy because I'm so old. But the ranking, Tim, that was really tough. But it was a lot of fun. And Tim has some great content up on his channel. He's been going out hunting, showing us new places to check out, physical media and things like that. So it's been great. I really enjoy Tim and his channel. So definitely go check him out and sub to him. And yeah, you finally catch me live. I know I'm gonna figure out something to do where we do live streams on the regular. I'm doing one. Tony from Basement Blues and I are going to do one Friday night, the 23rd. I think we're going to do it at like 7 o'clock at night. We're going to talk about our collections and things like that, and some other fun things. But we have plans for that on the 23rd. And I'm going to see, maybe we're going to get a little group of guys together to do some things and do maybe a round table. Maybe I can even drag Tim in. Maybe Tim will come in. We could talk about dumpster fires, Tim. You know what we've been watching because I like True Detective so much. Oh, you bet, Tim. You're the best. I got this little box set because I have never seen any of the True Detective seasons. So we're starting with season 1, which is just really, really good. It has Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson in it, which I'm sure I'm just way behind, but we're really enjoying this, and we've been watching this every night and then keeping up with the newest season. And I think it's interesting that in the new season they have callbacks to season 1, which is really cool because they're tying it in together, and I'm interested to see where that one goes. So it looks good. Did a video on the 2570s, but in Spanish on my channel. Big fan. I know Tim's awesome, and Tim got me addicted to these little dumpster fire toys. And we just love them. And it's by a company called, what is it, Tim? 100% Soft, right? And they do these really cool dumpster fire toys, and they are so funny. Yes. Let's see. All right, Sarah, you're going to try and watch us. Let's see. We're doing as long as I can see the titles, it's all good. All types of lists are welcome as long as I can write it down. Yeah, I'll tell you, Tim, the ranking, that was a tough one. Yes, the dumpster fires are 100% soft. Cause you're gonna think I'm terrible. Okay, this is like a confessional booth. I have never seen The X-Files. What's wrong with me? I mean, where do we start with what's wrong with me? But I've never seen an episode of The X-Files. So, is it something that I should watch? Because I'm starting to collect a lot more things, television shows, just because things are disappearing from streaming, and I wanna make sure I have everything that I need in my collection in case it happens to be taken away from streaming and, I don't have it. Alright, Kaz is saying, "Yes, I must watch it." Alright, if you say I have to watch it, I'm gonna use my hint lip balm right now, so this is kinda my hint spot early, but we'll get it. So what is everybody doing today? What do you guys, are you having, little parties or hanging out at home. I figure my house is it's the ultimate puppy bowl. I'm just having my own personal puppy bowl here. X Files is a great show. It's a long haul. Not all episodes are great, but the ones that are oh, good to know. Good to know. Let's see. It's all 22 or so episodes, seasons, very long. Okay. Well, I have plenty of time. So let's see. No way. Back in the day, I was super UFO stuff, and they show highly recommend. Okay. Oh, I know. You know what? Cause I'm a homebody too. I love to be home. I love to be in my own chair. I love to be home with my girls, my dogs, and they're such good girls, and I hate leaving them home. So yeah, I have to be here. I have to be here with them. Hall and Oates, great question. Who is the favorite to win the household puppy bowl? I'm gonna say Pickle because she is the baby and she has the most energy and she kind of drives everyone crazy. She really does. She pulls on their ears and their tails and she jumps on their heads and but she's sweet. Pickle's my favorite. Don't tell anyone. Some friends are joining me for the game. Ought to be fun. I just stopped cleaning. Oh, thank you, Steve. Thanks for popping on here and saying hello and all that good stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it would be fun to hop on here and say hi because it's been a while since we all chatted. So it's been a little hectic. X Files has to be one of the longest running. They won't story lines with sexual tension. Okay. And no particular plans for today. Kind of just working the move. Oh, you know what? That's the story of my life. Let's see. You mean the new season of True Detective? I Hi Sophie. Um I heard that a lot of the bad reviews that were coming on IMDb for the new True Detective were coming out before people had even seen any of the episodes, which I think is really strange. I don't know because it seems to be doing very well right now. Like the ratings have gone up now that it's started. But yeah, I heard that too. I heard that it was getting some really bad reviews. There's a fella on TikTok and I wish I could remember his name. If I remember his name, I will link it in the description of this. But, he's the one who mentioned it, and he said that, people hadn't even seen it yet, and they were just trashing it, and I'm not really sure why, but, I'm really happy for Jodie Foster that she's kinda seeing a resurgence in her career. She was fantastic in Nyad. If you guys haven't seen Nyad with her and Annette Bening, highly recommend it, and if you lived through the time when Diana Nyad was attempting this open ocean swim from Cuba to Florida. It was just an amazing thing to see, and she just kept trying and trying and trying, and, they really did a great job with that. That was one of my favorites of the year. I know it wasn't as popular as a lot of the other, favorites of the year, but we really enjoyed it, and, I just love to see Jodie Foster coming back around and acting because I think she's fantastic, so and, of course, we're gonna say hi to Sophie, who's over in the UK. Love to see Sophie. Sophie is enjoying hi everyone in the chat from Sarah. Sophie's enjoying True Detective. Yeah, it's so good. I love it. All right, let's see. Tim might have an answer for us here about this. The showrunner was rubbing people the wrong way on Twitter. A bunch of man-child review bombing. Yeah, I'm sure. Hi, Soy Milk. How are you? Good to see you here. Thank you for showing up and hanging out. I appreciate all of you for coming over and giving me a chance here. I haven't live streamed alone in a very long time, so it's a little awkward, but I'll get it. I'll get the hang of it. Oh, I know. She was so good in that. And Jodie Foster is one of those people, she started out as a child actor, and she's just one of those people who she never got caught up in the whole thing of it, like, where she got messed up or screwed up, or you never heard about her, like, ending up on drugs or in rehab or all kinds of crazy things, and I just have a lot of respect for her just as a human being. I think she's done a really good job, and for someone who started that young and I think she's 61 now, to be making this comeback, I just think it's amazing, and I love to see people succeed, especially good people. I love to see good people succeed. And, cause you're multitasking. You know what? I can barely walk and chew gum. I when I was doing the, top 25 for Tim's, challenge, I could not keep track of the number film I was on, so I just had to scrap it after about 5 tries and just put the number up in the corner because I couldn't keep track of what number I was on, and I would have looked like a crazy person if I, tried to keep counting and starting over. Sophie, you just made some crusty gluten-free bread. Oh, I love that. Yes, I do love how Jodie is so normal and hasn't gone all ego Hollywood. She's great. She really is great. Causes, let's see. Yes, and Flight Plan and how about Panic Room? Not even getting it's still stuck on DVD. You know, I've been doing a series, every once in a while on my channel about, a physical media, movies that need physical media upgrades, and one of the ones that I've mentioned, and it continually comes up in the comments, is Panic Room, and I don't understand why it's just sitting here on DVD for years and years and years, and it even starred a very young Kristen Stewart. She played Jodie Foster, the character's daughter, in that movie, so that was one of her first big roles, and, I just it's such a good movie. It definitely deserves an upgrade. Tim, I agree that, Jodie was amazing in Naiad, and you know, one of the interesting things that I heard them, doing an interview and, hi, Claude. Um, Annette Bening actually swam 8 hours a day preparing for that role, and I just think that's amazing. I can't do anything for 8 hours. I can't even sit for 8 hours, and this woman was swimming 8 hours a day to get ready for that role, and she was in phenomenal shape. Phenomenal shape. She was also in yes, she was, and she was fantastic in The Beaver. What a good call out. I love The Beaver. Has anyone else seen The Beaver with, Mel Gibson and Jodie Foster? Fantastic. It's a very interesting look at mental, health, mental illness. Really, really good movie. Good call, Steve. Corey, hello. If you guys haven't checked out Corey's channel, head over and check him out. He's got a great channel. He does some live streams and all kinds of stuff, really good stuff there. Subscribe to him. Make sure you hit the sub button and follow Corey. He's all good over there. Let's see. Uh saying hi to Corey. I'm trying to click on these things here. Hold on. Let's see. Sophie agrees with the Mauritanian. Very good. I would love to see more of her films on 4K. Oh, you can't get oh, that's right. You can't get the Criterions over there, right, Sophie? Ugh. Cos loved The Beaver. Yeah, I thought it was great. People were mad about Annette making Best Actress, but most of the people didn't even watch. I agree. I agree that she's definitely worth the nomination, and you know, it's yeah, she definitely deserved Best Actress. I mean, I don't know that she's gonna win, but she definitely deserved the recognition. I thought she did a fantastic job, and she just keeps on rolling, and the 2 of them, I thought they were fantastic together, and, I wish more people had seen it, and, it's a Netflix movie, so hopefully, maybe it'll get a physical release, I don't know, but, it's definitely, worth a watch if you haven't seen it. Jodie Foster is fantastic. Yes, the little girl who lives down the lane. And what I meant to tell you guys is Kino Lorber, because that's a Kino Lorber title. Kino Lorber is currently having a sale, I believe, on their Cohen Media titles. Now, I don't know if they're also doing their own, but I know they're having a sale on the Cohen Media titles, which Cohen Media, if you haven't picked up any of those, they're really good. They have a lot of Buster Keaton titles and things like that. So, oh, it's gonna get a physical, in Region B, pretty sure, yep. Now, I saw Killers of the Flower Moon, which this was really disappointing. It got a really nice steelbook release. However, it is one of the few 4Ks that is Region B locked, because usually 4K, the nice thing about 4K is that, you know, it's region free, so anybody can watch it, but it's Region B locked, so and then the Blu-ray disc that's included is also Region B, so there's really, unfortunately, no reason to pick it up. I just hope we get a region-free release or United States or something where we can all access it because I thought Killers of the Flower Moon was fantastic, and I'd love to see a, uh, a nice release of that. Let's see. Little Man Tate, one of the films she's most proud of, I think. I don't know if I've seen Little Man Tate. If I did, it was a long time ago. But yeah, she's fantastic. Let's see. Causes a happy camper, rock and rollin'. Let's see. Soy milk. Have I seen the Long Legs trailer? Long Legs. I don't think I've seen the Long Legs trailer. Help me out. What's it about? Maybe I've seen I don't usually watch trailers. I usually read reviews, but I don't really watch trailers because sometimes they give away too much, so I try to go in a little bit blind. I don't know how they get away with that. It's supposed to be yeah, Tim, I really thought that was weird, and it's very, very rare that you'll see a 4K that's region locked, and I saw that Diabolic has a beautiful, steelbook for sale, but, it's region B locked, which really surprised me. I was really disappointed in that because I was all set to buy it, and, it was really disappointing. Let's see, Super Bowl Sunday, sliders, baked beans, nice, enjoy that. It was an odd trailer, huh, Cause. So did I tell you guys I watched American Fiction last night? That's what we watched last night. Has anyone seen American Fiction? I thought it was very good. Jeffrey Wright plays the lead, and, he is a writer who is frustrated that, people are telling him that his writing is not black enough. So what he does is he writes under a pen name and he gives them all the tropes, all the crazy tropes that he can't stand, and he has his manager send it out to a bunch of publishers, and it's just a wild ride, but it's a really, really good movie. It's very well done, very well acted. All Everybody does such a great job. It's a very interesting story, very relevant, to the climate, social climate today. My only issue with it was that I felt like the ending was a little bit rushed and a little bit muddled, but it's definitely, definitely worth a watch. I think it's definitely worth a watch. I rented it on Apple TV, but it was definitely one that I'm happy that I saw. It's a new horror with Micah Monroe and Nicholas. Oh, no. I no. I have to put that down, to check out. Long Legs. I haven't seen that, trailer. It's very weird. I use a British film like Remains of the Day is releasing. Oh, no. Sophie, what is going on over there? We have to get that straightened out for you. Let's see. We have another Killers might up on it could end up on Criterion, yeah. Yeah. I could definitely see Killer because especially because it's a Martin Scorsese film and all his films seem to end up over there. The only thing that concerns me is, and I think I've said this before, is that, with it being on Apple TV, I worry that it could just sit there kind of like Coda. I mean, Coda won Best Picture, and it's still never gotten a physical release with the exception of an Italian 4K, release. It's never gotten a release here in the States, so I don't understand why. If Coda had been a Netflix movie, it would have already had a release because they all do. If you think about it, The Irishman, Marriage Story, Roma, all those, Power of the Dog, they all get physical releases. So I think that it must be a relationship. Netflix seems to have a good relationship with Criterion, and I wish that Apple TV would just kind of ease up a little bit and give Coda the physical release that it deserves because it's a fantastic movie. And I mean, you're talking a Best Picture winner, and we still hasn't seen the light of day. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. So what did I pick up? Oh, Kaz is going to watch American Fiction. I just grabbed this one this week, the Chantel Ackerman masterpieces from 1968 to 1978. So I'm curious to get into this one. Um, this is one that if you're interested in her, this will be about $40 at the flash sale. If it's a 50% off flash sale, you can get this for about $40. I had a $50 like a rewards gift card that they give you when you spend money over on Criterion. So I picked this up for about $30, which is well worth it. And it has quite a few things on it. Here's all this. I don't know if you guys can even see this, but it's got lots of special features, all kinds of goodies. But I really like Chantel Ackerman, so I was happy to get this set. Let's see. Let's see who's here. Do I have the Forgotten Gialli series? Is that the Vinegar Syndrome one? If it's the Vinegar Syndrome one, I have it, and I haven't watched it just yet. If that's what you're talking about, you're working your way through the Columbia Volume 4 set. Really great lineup of movies. Watched Sleepless in Seattle last night. Nice. So, how are the transfer qualities, Tim? Is it good? Hey, Gary. Hi from the UK. Let's see. Yeah, Jonas, I do have it. I haven't watched it just yet. I have to get to that one. I have a pile of Vinegar Syndrome titles that I have to get to. I started really watching the partner labels, so I've been spending a lot more time with the partner labels, and I need to get back to some of the Vinegar Syndrome. But um they had some great titles come out last month, and I'm still waiting for my order. My order is supposed to be here Monday. I believe someone is from Vinegar Syndrome is just walking it here. That's that's how long it's taken to get here. But I finally got the shipping notification. So my friend David over on Film Archive, he and I are going to do an unboxing together because we believe we're the last two people to get our orders, and we're going to unbox our orders together. So we'll talk about that, and that'll be fun. I'll have more lead time in that, so we'll be able to announce that earlier. So we're going to say hi to Gary from the UK. Let's see. So far, Seattle was good. Still lots of grain intact, but great detail. Hi, Michael. No, you're never late. Hey, this was a last minute thing and just an impromptu. I was sitting down and I was having some coffee and sitting with the dogs, and I'm like, I don't have time to make a video and get it posted and everything where people can see it before the all the festivities start today. So I figured this was a good way to say hello and catch up with everybody and see what everybody's up to. So I really appreciate everybody taking a few minutes and coming over and just saying hello. So it's nice. It's been a crazy week here, and it's just it's been crazy, but we're getting back on track now. I know. David, Film Archive, if you guys haven't subscribed to David, go over there. David and I have been connected since we kind of both started YouTube. And his channel used to have a different name. I forget what the name was. And he changed his channel name. And then I kind of lost track and we reconnected. And it's like no time passed. He's such a nice guy and he has such a great channel. And he just loves physical media. So definitely go over and check out David's channel. And give him a sub because he's great. Phase 4. Yeah, I ordered that. I pre-ordered that. How did the 101's film transfer look? I do have Phase 4. I bought it on Blu-ray because I have a real problem with ants. I am so disgusted by ants. So now I figure I pre-ordered Phase 4 from Vinegar Syndrome. So now I'm going to get to see ants in 4K, which is just I don't know what I was thinking. Let's see. What got me into films and collecting physical media? What got me into films? I always watched movies. My grandparents were big movie people. My dad liked to watch a lot of movie. He liked westerns. My dad liked westerns. Big western guy. So I was always around it. But then I took a film class in college because I needed. I needed an elective, and I took film appreciation. And the professor who taught that course was just such a diehard film fan. It was just contagious. We were watching films like Seven Samurai and things like that. Like, it was amazing the things that he exposed us to. And I just fell in love with film. And I was also a product of the video store days. So we had the mom and pop video stores, the independent video stores. Then we had the chains like Hollywood Video and Blockbuster and things like that. But we could go into, like the independent owned stores and pick up all kinds of really obscure titles. And there were a lot of recommendations that the people that worked there would make. And I loved how much knowledge they had and that I could see things in film that maybe I'd never otherwise see. Like, I could travel the world watching a film, and that's probably never going to happen in my real life. So, I really got into that during the, video store days, and then when that started to phase out and DVD had come in, I decided to, start my own little home library, and it started with, like, maybe, I don't know, 10 films, and it quickly grew to hundreds and now thousands. I mean, I'm gonna do a room tour. I'm setting up a whole new section of my room, but you'll see when I do the room tour. I would say there's probably 7 to 8,000 films down there. It's ridiculous, but I love them all, and I would say I've seen about 80% of what I own. So, it's not like I just buy stuff and put it on the shelves. I buy it and I watch it. So, um, yeah, that's what got me into collecting. Great question. Thank you for that. I know David has a great channel. And then I'm gonna go on David's channel and we're gonna do, he has a segment called The Discussion. So he said that we'll do that on his channel and we're gonna do the unboxings on my channel. So that'll be fun. Yeah, phase 4, I'm like, "Oof, I don't know about phase 4." I'm a little freaked out, but I did get it. David has an amazing. Yes, yes, we do love the film books. Tim, have you bought any new film books lately? Because Tim really, really got me into collecting film books. I mean, I had a few, but then when I saw Tim's film book collection, I was like, "I'm sold. I'm getting all of them." Not as many channels cover those types, but yeah, I know Tim. And Tim also gets a lot of the cool, like, one sheet posters and stuff, which is just amazing. Cause you worked at Blockbuster. It wasn't a bad transfer. It came with a book. I expect that. Oh, well, yeah. Hopefully the 4K will be good. I mean, I can't see where Vinegar Syndrome does such a great job with their transfers and the cleanups and all that. And I think they are well worth what they charge, especially when they have the great sale prices. I mean, you can get some really reasonable, prices on some of their things. Like Epitaph, 2000. Oh, alright. It's on the list. I love Asian horror. I love anything from that, Japanese, Korean, anything like that. I love collecting movies we started over lockdown. Nice. So what got you guys into collecting? Share your collecting stories with me. I love to hear it. There's my guy. Hi, Nathan Jones. If you guys don't know specifically Blu-rays with Nathan Jones, get over there and subscribe to him because he is one of my favorite people in the whole world. And he has a fabulous channel and a fabulous collection. And I will say that he is one of the people who was responsible for my credit card bill. So we love you, Nathan. And I just saw that, oh, Kellyanne is saying hello to Nathan Jones because she loves Nathan too. And Nathan just put up a brand new video today. So I'm going to head over when I'm done here with you guys. I'm going to head over and check out Nathan and his new video. So definitely go over and check him out. Watched Manhunter on Friday, and last night was Empire of the Sun. Yes, those are great. Empire of the Sun needs a 4K release. I love the atmosphere of Manhunter, the music, the cinema. Yes, yes. Christian Bale. I believe that was, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that was Christian Bale's first film. He was just a little guy, but he was great in that movie. Look at Kellyanne. Kellyanne saying hello to Nathan. Kellyanne, how are the girls doing out there? It's too quiet. It's scaring me a little bit. Sophie is saying hi to Nathan. Nathan is a credit card inducing individual. You are. and I'll show you, this is another thing that Nathan got me into. Let's see. Yes, the DVD player. Yes, it was the DVD player. When that came out, we were all off to the races. I agree with you, Kaz, because there was nothing like having a DVD collection and being able to go home and just go through my little mini library of films and pick something right off my own shelf, which I had never had that experience. I didn't collect VHS because I never had to, because we had the opportunity and the option of renting, so I never really had to collect anything. And then it was DVD, and the video stores were closing down, and that was it. It was just game over. I was at Best Buy every Tuesday buying things, and that was it. But this is a line that Nathan got me into, and I highly recommend you guys check this out. If you like things that are a little off the beaten path, like I would say more like I would say these are in line with some of the Criterion films. These are not like pop culture films or anything like that, but they're still, if you want something a little different, they're really good. They're very well done and well worth it. And it is the Radiance line. Some are region B. Sophie, you could get these. Some are region B, some are region A, and I believe some are multi-region. Like this one's A and B. So this is called the Sting of Death. This one just came in for review. Haven't reviewed it yet, but I haven't watched it yet. So I'll be putting a review up when I watch it. And then the next one they just released is Goodbye and Amen. Now, these are the region A and B ones, but there are some region B specific one. I think one's called Eye Executioner, and there's another one that I just ordered. Oh, Kaz has company. Thank you for coming, Kaz. I appreciate it, and I'll be chatting with you soon. Let's see. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Radiance, definitely check it out. Uh, Kelly says all four girls are behaving well. Which is a little scary. Well, one is drugged, so she would be good. Let's see. Steve started with VHS renting, and then when they dropped the price, I started to collect them as the X round. Yeah, I remember the days when they would let you pick up the former rentals. I did get a few DVDs that way when they were closing, and they let you buy the former rental titles. A nice month of viewings. Nathan, am I going to be buying things when I watch that video because I saw it and I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch this and I'm gonna spend money." We're saying bye to Kaz. Nice of him to stop by. Nice of all of you to stop by. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We got First Cow in the mail this week. Very excited for a first movie by that director. As to collecting, we had a few and got rid of them around 20, and then you went digital. Okay. Now, did you go digital as far as like just buying digital codes, or were you streaming, or a little bit of everything? I'm interested. And as far as First Cow, I think First Cow is probably the best movie from Kelly Reichardt. I like Kelly Reichardt a lot. I think some of her movies tend to be very, 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 very slow, but she's very talented, and I would really hate to see her stop making movies because, like, when you watch First Cow, you'll see very accessible, and I think pretty much anybody would enjoy that. Some of her films can feel very niche where you really do have to watch, like, the special features and things like that, and you get her take on it. I know there was a film called Certain Women that she did, and I didn't really connect with it at first, but then I watched her commentary about it, and I fell in love with the film because then I understood what it was that she was going for, and she definitely nailed it. So, yeah, I think you'll really enjoy First Cow. I love Mubi. Steve, I love Mubi. I collect Mubi. I'm fortunate I have a region free player, so I'm able to get Mubi movies as I see them over on Orbit, but that is one of my favorite labels. I just love them. They're fantastic. Fargo, Dead Zone, Equalizer, Silent Night, Color Purple, Fugitives, Transformer. Wow, you're busy. Sarah, you've been busy. Let's see. Yesterday was our local theater's Valentine's dinner and a movie. It was Viva Las Vegas. Oh, and they let you watch Ocean 11, the original Ocean's 11. All right, now we're talking, right? The original. Yeah, how about it's Valentine's Day already? How did that happen? It's already Valentine's Day. I hope Pickle got me a Valentine. She better have. Nathan, see now when Nathan does that little upside down smile that you see there, that means I'm definitely going to be spending money, and that's terrifying. Yep, it does sound like a fun night, Michael. It sounds fun. Sounds like you had a Doris Day 6 movie collection chosen through. Nice. Uh oh, Dogma. I do, I do have Dogma. I I picked it up. I forget where I picked it up. Maybe I got it on eBay. I have a feeling that it might be a bootleg though. I can't be sure, but it said it was a studio copy, but it's either a burn disc, like a made on demand thing. I don't think it's legit because it's a very dark disc, and I don't know if they ever did made on demand for Dogma, but I do like that movie. First Cow is on Mubi here. Now Mubi also has its own streaming service, if I'm not mistaken, correct? I don't I don't know if we I don't know if I have access to that here, but I just get the physical copies as they become available. Having tutors in college is hard to me at cool boutique movies. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I tell everyone to collect what you can, collect within your budget. I know I've really, and I know Nathan has talked about this. 2024 is going to be the year of more watching, less buying. So I'm really trying to just get through my full watch pile, anything I need to catch up on. Because I mean, a lot of these things that we're getting now, a lot of things are re releases. So I'm coming to the point like, do I really need to upgrade? How many times am I going to watch this? What is the rewatchability for me personally? And also, if I'm going for quality, if I'm going from a DVD to a 4K, of course, it's going to be a nice jump. But sometimes if you have a Blu-ray and it's a nice Blu-ray, there really isn't a need to upgrade to the 4K, especially because a lot of times they don't always port over the special features that the Blu-ray had. Sometimes you just get a stripped down 4K that's it's just basically a new 4K, but it doesn't have the special features, so you end up hanging on to your Blu-ray anyway. But don't spend money that you don't have because it takes the joy out of collecting. Just get what you can get. Oh, you have 30 titles on Mubi. You're way ahead of me. I wish I had the 30 titles. I only started collecting that label not maybe 2 years ago, but I really have enjoyed everything I've gotten from them. We were on Netflix and Amazon, then over lockdown started again. So nice to have all our favorite films within reach. In my office, we're gonna make a special. That's nice. Yeah. It's nice to have a little section of your favorite movies and things that you can just access at any time. I'm thinking of uh I'm thinking of maybe starting a series. Maybe I'll challenge Nathan to do it. If we could only keep, say, like 250 movies in our collection, what would they be? See if we can do it, Nathan. Let's see if we can do it. I think it would be tough, but I don't know. I think it'd be tough, but I think maybe I could do it. Maybe I could do it. Some movies I got for my birthday, Christmas, and new laptop. Oh, wow. What steelbook did you get? Yes, I go to the store on Thursdays and you do lunch with your dad. Fun. Great movie. How to Have Sex, nominated for Okay, great new movie causing a stir is How to Have Sex, nominated for BAFTAs. You know what? Anything nominated for the BAFTAs is in my book. Have I watched The Man on the Roof? No, who did that one? How did I not see all these? Jonas, you're telling me some great titles here. What 4K releases is everyone excited for in the next few months? Well, I'm thinking that um well, The Departed is getting a 4K release. That, if you're looking for the Groove, Gruv, I don't know if you can get that, Sophie, but Groove has an exclusive on a 4K steelbook for The Departed. Um, I kinda go week by week with the 4K releases. I know Dune 2 will end up getting a 4K release, so that'll be cool. I'm preparing an in-depth look at movie on a future video. Whistle Stop Tour the releases. So Steve, you have your own channel? Is it called Let's Talk Criterion? Is that your channel? If that's your channel, go check out Steve. We bought 9 DVDs for 360 the other day. Not planning on too many more this month, so we can watch a decent chunk from the to be watched pile. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want my watch pile to be bigger than, you know, I don't want it to be out of control where I'm not watching things. I like to watch things as they come in, but it gets sometimes I get too many things in at once and I don't get to them. Contagion is another one that is going to be Contagion is coming out I think February 27th from Warner Brothers. I'm hoping that that's going to be a nice transfer. I got the I got the notification for that one, so that one looks like it's going to be fun. I go to channel after channel on YouTube, and the best recommendations and recommend, and then you go out and hunt. There you go. Well, thank you, Sarah and Amazon. Let's see what Nathan has to say. Yes, wouldn't it be fun, Nathan? Could you imagine? You can only keep what 250 of all the movies. Where would they go, Nathan? What would we do? Oh, Sophie wants us to take it down to 100. You know what? I'll try anything. I'll try 100. I thought 250 would be realistic, but yeah, I'll try 100. I'll give it a try. Bobo Wilder. I gotta check that out. Jonas, you're great. You're giving me some great suggestions. I have to check this out. Let's see. What bothers me is when they release a new title on Blu-ray and then yes, release them at the same time. Now, I can tell you that the holdovers, that's what they just did, but I believe the 4K is only in the UK. I could be wrong. Um, but they did the Blu-ray and then they did the 4K. They did that with I think Megan also. They did it with Malignant. They did it with a few things and it's unfortunate because once you've committed to that brand new Blu-ray, why would you want to go and spend money to do the 4K in 6 months? It's silly, but it's unfortunate that they do that. And I'll tell you, one of the things that I mentioned it in my last video, one of the things that I really love about the company Second Sight. It's a UK company. So Sophie, you can get these. You can get Second Sight things. I love that Second Sight will put out their limited edition box set with the book and the cards and whatever they're going to give you with it. And they also put out their standard release at the same time. So you don't have to wait. If you don't want the limited edition, you don't have to wait. You can make your decision on the spot. Hey, I just want the movie. I don't need all the bells and whistles. I don't need everything. And you can just order it at the same time. They release them together. Unlike companies like Arrow, which I'm a huge fan of Arrow. I love Arrow. I love everything they do. Um, but a lot of times with Arrow, they'll put out the limited edition. Some of them, like the Warriors, sold out before it even hit the streets. It was sold out. The only place you can really get it is Orbit ordered a ton of them, but they will have them for a very long time. But it's very hard to get. But then in a few months, they'll put out their standard release. And if you wait long enough, you'll be able to get it. Where Second Sight, you can just make that decision on the spot if you want to, if you want to get it. But yeah, I don't like that Blu-ray 4K put out at different times either, because then you never know what to do. Do I buy it or do I wait and hope that something else shows up? Man on the Roof is directed by Bo Weller. I'm putting that on my list, Steve. I'm definitely putting that on my list. Film Watcher, hello, how are you? It's on Radiance, I'm assuming you're saying Radiance? Okay, it's a small hey, you know what? We're all small channels. So go over and check Let's Talk Criterion with Steve. Give him a sub, follow along. He obviously has great film recommendations because he just listed off a bunch of them that I don't even know. So thank you and go check out Steve. Michael, does anyone know if Godzilla minus one is getting a 4K? I don't even know. I haven't even heard about it getting there's not even a street date for like a regular release. I would hope it would get a 4K because it was just fantastic, and I would imagine that it would look great on 4K. I think it would be amazing on 4K. I just hope it gets a physical release, but if I get any kind of, because sometimes I'll get like press announcements in my email. If I do get anything about it, I would put it on my Instagram, put it on the community tab, and probably mention it in a video because I am dying to get my hands on that and get it into my collection because I really, really enjoyed that one. Yes, Radiance. That's what I figured. Radiance. I found Men of Honor, Rhinestone, As Good as It Gets, Hugo. Wow. Sophie, you cleaned up. I love As Good as It Gets, and Hugo is so, so good. Hugo's such an underrated gem of a movie. And it's because I believe it's because the original artwork made it look like it was a children's movie, and it wasn't. It's really a love letter to classic cinema. If you love classic cinema, please give Hugo a chance because it's a wonderful film. It's really, really good. But the artwork that they chose for the original Blu-ray or DVD, whatever it was just it made it look like a children's movie, but it's a really fantastic and beautiful movie, and like I said, a love letter to cinema. The good news is I might only be buying discs this month if Criterion has a flash sale. The bad news is I've got 17 on my wish list. Steve, come to my house. We'll split our lists in half because my wish list is out of control. I'm still checking off things from my 2023 list that I haven't picked up yet. So right now we have what do we have going on? We're waiting to hear when the Criterion flash sale is going to happen. And it's either going to be 30% off or 50% off. I hope it's 50% off. And it's exclusively through the Criterion site. So it's not a Barnes and Noble thing. But they have really good when they do their flash sales, they're good. They give you, it's a 24-hour flash sale, and they usually do anywhere from 30 to 50% off. But yeah, the only thing that I have my eye on is the Fellini set. I have not picked up the Fellini set, but I have seen 4 of the movies in the set, and I really do enjoy them. So, um, if they do 50% off, I could probably get the Fellini set for around $50, which is very hard to say no to. So, that would be yes, I do have Blu-rays from Radiance Films. I showed these 2 earlier. I don't know if you were here, but I got, the Sting of Death and Goodbye and Amen. And I have a whole bunch more. I just talked about a stack of them, in a recent video. I think it may have been the haul video like 2 hauls ago. But, I'm fortunate that I do get some Radiance titles in for review from MVD because they're the distributor here in the Northeast United States where I am. So they do send me, some of the Region A films, which I'm very grateful for, but, I really like Radiance, and I hope they stick around, I hope they make it because I think they're doing some great stuff. You already But what'd you buy from Kino, Steve? Tell me what you bought. Now, with the Kino, I know there's a Kino sale going on for their Cohen Media. Are their titles, the Kino titles on sale as well? Because, if you need anything from, like a 4K title, Kino is killing it with 4K, killing it. They're beautiful releases and beautiful transfers. Oh, I know, The Hitcher. I think that's supposed to be coming this summer, if I'm not mistaken, but they've been talking about it a while. But yes, I think a lot of people are looking forward to The Hitcher. Man on the Roof is available there. Okay. All right. I'll check out The Man of the Roof there. I'm good. I own Summer Intruder, Thin Red Line, and yes, I own those on the Criterion too. Sometimes I skip the sales. The only reason I'd be going for this one is because I really do want the Fellini set, and I do not wanna order it through Amazon because I have no idea what condition it'll show up in. It's cheaper on Amazon right now, but, I know with the sale and with the credits that you get from Criterion that I still have another $50 in, I guess, loyalty points, whatever they call it. So I have $50 towards a purchase plus whatever discount they give. It would still be cheaper. Um, HRU. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I don't know what that means. Expand and all. We have Peeping Tom. Yes, I just got Peeping Tom and I just watched it the other night and I loved it. I thought it was fantastic and it looks great. You think that, yeah, that, you know what? That I could see that going to Criterion. Thank you, Nathan. Have a nice day. Enjoy whatever you do. Be safe. Take care of yourself, and I will be chatting with you soon, Mr. Jones. We have things to talk about. We have special things to talk about. You heard what was getting a 4K, Brian. Ken's rumors are usually pretty spot on. So I'm curious to see. Terminator. Yes, we do need a new Terminator 2 scan. Hi Ross, how are you? Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Looking forward to getting, yes, Wonka. And it releases on your birthday. That's a great birthday present. I heard Wonka was pretty good. I'm excited about that one. Yes, The Fablemans. I thought The Fablemans was pretty good. I thought it could have been better, but it wasn't bad. I thought it was interesting. I liked it too. Is the Swedish film Mannequin in Red? Uh, I don't know. I have to look at that. The Swedish film Mannequin in Red. I don't know. It could be. It may be. Happy birthday, J-Man. Uh-oh. Trouble is here now. It is John from the Plaid X2. And if you have not subscribed to John, you have to go subscribe to John because Jo- John's got it going on. Go over to Plaid X2, subscribe. He just did a really cool video called The Confessional Booth. And he confessed to some classic movies that he has not seen. Now, we all have these dirty secrets. We all have dirty little secrets, and we all have movies that we should have seen and we haven't yet. And John was brave enough to make a video about it. And John, I think I'm going to have to make a response video and let people know my ugly secrets of films that I have not seen yet because there's a little bit of a list and it might be a little shocking for some because there are some things that I should have seen that I have not yet. But thank you for coming over, John. Peeping Tom 4K, we only get 2. Oh, you import them. Okay, I got you. You need a Blu-ray release. Yes, absolutely. And Castaway, yes. Fright Night 2 and yes. Plaid X2. Oh, thank you, Jamie. I'm glad you found the channel too. I've got Old Boy, Breaking the Waves. I love Breaking the Waves. Sophie, did you get the original Old Boy? Because that's the ticket. Devil Wears Prada rocks. Love Devil Wears Prada. Oh, John, you're putting up your 70s video later? Ooh, oh, I have to. Oh, all right, you put it up. I have to watch it, John. You're pretty weak when it comes. No, you're not, John. Stop it. And John, check your mailbox because the Devil's Rejects will be in there probably Monday. Fright Night. Yes, Fright Night is on Blu-ray Steelbook. Fright Night 2 needs a release. John does have great taste, doesn't he? I mean, John has turned me on to some really amazing things, really amazing movies, and he really got me to push myself and embrace like the 1930s and that whole decade. And that was something, it was a blind spot in my collection. And Thanks to John, I have now found a new love for, like, the 1930s and 1940s. So John is a real gem in the movie community, and, I just so appreciate everything he has to offer, and especially just his friendship. He's just a great all-around person, so I'm a big fan of John. What about a list of movies I hated the first time you watched and like them now? Yours would be Scarface with Pacino. Okay. I get, you know what? I've heard a lot of people say that they liked the original better. John and I actually did a video together on my channel where we talked about 5 movies we didn't like the first time, but we liked the second time around. So I would be up for doing even more of that because there's a lot of movies that maybe you don't connect with the first time, but then you give them another chance and, you really do enjoy them. So I think that's a great topic for a video. Thank you for that. The new 4K was on Godzilla minus one. Okay. Yes, I'm glad you caught a live. This was a surprise live. This was something I woke up and I'm like, I feel like chatting with the crew today. So let's see if anybody's interested. I didn't know if anybody would be interested because I know it's a football day. So I appreciate you guys just taking a little time to hang out and just say hi. Scary movie, triple feature, DVD at Walmart. Yeah, it seems like some of the my Walmart does not carry any physical media, but there is one I would say about 45 minutes north of here where I can order curbside pickup, and Kelly's kind enough to pick them up on her way to work. So there's that. You never watched Spartacus before. That's okay. We all have our secrets. Oh, John. John wants to know. He wants me to air my own dirty laundry. I'm going to do it, John, because you'll be shocked. Wait till you hear some of the things I haven't seen. It's disgusting. Oh, Sophie, if you haven't seen the original Old Boy, you're in for a ride. Apparently, we're getting a Deadpool. Oh, okay. I think Deadpool's fun. I mean, I'm not always big on the comic book movies. I mean, I've seen a lot of them, but I feel like I've been watching them for so long, but I do like Deadpool. They're fun. Oh god, John, yeah, you better light your mailbox on fire Monday because it's gonna be showing up. I'm sending you the soundtrack too, John. I have all the Kino 4K, so trouble is I know, and all with the slips, that's awesome. The Kino 4Ks are just they're tough to beat because they're so, so good, and the transfers are amazing. Sophie's confessing to never have seen Lawrence of Arabia, Clockwork Orange, and Wicker Man. The original Wicker Man? I would start with the original Wicker Man, Sophie. Now, all right, I'm gonna make a confession here. I had a hard time with Lawrence of Arabia. That would be a film that I saw the first time and I didn't connect with it. For the person who asked about films that I really wasn't crazy about, I felt like there was so much. It was endless walking and sand and walking. It was a beautiful movie. I just need to watch it again. I am a fan of Clockwork Orange, and The Wicker Man is probably my favorite folk horror movie of all time. So personally, I would say start with that one. I have a good feeling that the Criterions will be on 12/20 since 3 titles got released that day. Yeah, everybody gets the coupon. Anybody who's signed up for anything Criterion, like the Criterion channel, will get the notification, and I will definitely post it on Instagram and also on the community tab if and when it comes in. My favorite movie tends to change. I would say like my top few would be definitely Baraka is always up in my top 3. Sunset Boulevard. I love Sunset Boulevard. I love Whatever Happened to Baby Jane with Betty Davis and Joan Crawford. Um All About Eve. I love All About Eve. A lot of classics I like. Jaws, Halloween 78. So many films that I could put. I would have to go probably like a top 10, but it changes as things get added. Every time you watch something new, it can definitely fall into the favorites. But Baraka is always up there. Sunset Boulevard's always up there. Hello, KB. Happy Sunday. Oh, I'm glad she's doing better. With the Pepsid helped. That I'm so happy to hear she's doing better. That's awesome. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. Siren season 4. Endless walking endless walking in sand. That's my review, but only based on a first watch. I have to give it another watch because I know it's a classic and people love it for a reason. I think I was in the wrong head. I think I was a little tired, but yes, there is a lot of sand and there's a lot of walking. And he's just lucky he had a camel. Have I seen TED TV? I don't have Peacock anymore, but I have to re-sign up for that one. Lord of Arabia. Yeah, see, Lawrence of Arabia is it's a classic. It's a classic for a reason, and, I really do need to sit down and rewatch it, and I need to have coffee. I need to be awake. I can't do things like that when I'm half asleep. Hey to KB. Everybody loves KB. Much love from Finland. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. I watched your horror Blu-ray collection and added movies to my collection. That's awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you found it helpful. So, yeah, I mean, I'll hang out here as long as you guys want a couple more minutes. If you have any questions or anything, let me know what you're doing today. What are you going to watch? Are you going to be snacking? What's all the good stuff going on today? Um, we were going to make homemade pizzas today with the legit pizza dough, but we ate a pizza Friday night that was so heavy that I don't think either one of us ever want to eat pizza again. Now that'll only last for about a week, but I think I'm just gonna have chicken and, lemon chicken with couscous, my go-to dinner. Sophie, Silence of the Lambs, T2, Alien, Brokeback Mountain, Aaron Brockovich, you know what? What's Love Got to Do with It? Just got a Blu-ray release here in the States, just got one this year, and it is fantastic, and I'm so happy that they did that because I really wanted that for a long, long time, and I'm happy to get it. Okay, 4K Ben-Hur. Okay, that's a good one. Am I excited for yes. I love Trick or Treat Studios, and when I do my room tour, I will show you all my goodies from Trick or Treat Studios because I absolutely love their store is dangerous for me. I have to be careful. I wasn't wrong about Lawrence of Arabia. I watched it once a long time ago and tried to I can't say yes, endless walking in sand, right? But at least he had a camel. I'm glad he had a camel. Kellyanne in the house. Kellyanne says Sophie has great choice. Sophie does have great choices. Sophie has great taste in movies, I have to say. We have to shove Tuesday. Oh, nice strawberry pancakes. All right. Sophie didn't know that. Okay. All right. So if if you guys don't have anything else you want to chat about, it's been about a little over an hour, so maybe I'm gonna start to wrap things up and go check on my little Mala. She's probably due to go out and help Kelly with the girls. But I want to thank everyone for showing up and taking some time and just coming over and saying hi. I've missed chatting with everyone, and I'm going to get some kind of schedule going where I do, regular live streams, and I will post them ahead of time. Let's see. I just got the Thanksgiving movie and I need to watch it. I'm not waiting for Thanksgiving, so I'm definitely going to watch that probably this week. Yes, I am getting the Southern Comfort movie from Vinegar Syndrome. I'm hoping that it comes. It's supposed to be here Monday. Steve, you have a great day. KB, also have a great day. SpongeBob is a fun movie. I can't lie. I agree. Chantel Ackerman is fantastic. Have a great evening. Hi, Mary. Mary, I feel like I should stay here and chat with you because we're just wrapping up here. Sophie, you have a great evening as well, and thank you so much for showing up. And I am going, like I said, I will post these ahead of time. This was just an impromptu little stream just to see if there was any interest. And you guys are the best. And I thank you so much. And if you're catching this on the replay, thank you for checking out the replay. And Watch for new videos coming up this week. I'll have plenty of stuff this week because we have Mala situated and I have nothing but time. So I will be speaking to you guys this week. And thank you all for showing up. And I'm gonna go and hang out with my girls. So thank you. Go have fun, be safe, eat snacks, watch football or whatever you enjoy. And I will speak to you during the week.